Hello there. I want to demonstrate how to use MyMagic AI's API to make batch inference requests on our platform. Let's dive into how it works. Consider a scenario where our company has collected information from the web and stored in an S3 bucket. Our goal is to extract specific information from all the files in an S3 bucket, and we want to perform this in one go. For example, if we look at one of the companies we have collected information about, we can have a look and see that it's a very unstructured data, scraped data from the Crunchbase and dumped in a TXT file. This is similar across all other files. To prepare for using API, we first need to set up a bucket in AWS S3 and organize our data within subfolders. The subfolder, in this case, my session, should be our session name, and its parent should be our personal access token. Personal access token can be obtained from MyMagic AI when we go and click on Get Started and sign up. We can choose any name for our session. In this case, we have chosen my session, but it can be any name. After doing so, we place all our files in that subfolder and we are ready to go. To use the API, we perform a simple operation. We send a post request to an endpoint. This endpoint varies depending on the model we intend to use. For instance, we could opt for Llama 70 billion model to extract specific data from the files stored in our bucket, or we can opt to a different model. So in this case, the model name will differ. Let's use Mixtral instead of Llama 70B model. So if we want to extract a CEO information from all our files, this is a type of post request we will use. So we have a field named question. That's where we ask our question. In this case, we use the CEO. We provide storage provider, which in this case is Amazon S3 bucket, bucket name, personal access token, session name, and maximum tokens to generate from the model. Optionally, we can provide system prompt to guide the model for better output. For security and ease of access, we need to give MyMagic AI API a role ARN. And finally, we need to specify where our bucket is located. We go ahead and submit the request. After submitting the request, we receive a task ID. This indicates that our job has been successfully submitted. We then wait for the AI model to process the batch job and return the result to our bucket. To check the status of the job, we use a different endpoint. We send a GET request to endpoint that includes our model name and the task ID that was generated for us. As can be seen, the status of our job is success, and AI model responded and saved its response to our specified bucket. Let's go back and have a look at the result. So if we refresh the bucket, we can see indeed there is a new file called Mixtral 8x7 AI response and with the timestamp. Let's open it. Let's put in a downloads folder. Let's pretty print this. As we can see, for each file, it shows the query we sent, in this case with the CEO, and the answer provided by AI model. Of course, the quality of the response depends on the model used. For example, if we had chosen a less performant model, then probably we wouldn't gotten some of the answers right. As mentioned, to change the model, we just need to change the model name in our API endpoint. If we were to use Llama 70 billion model, then we need to change to Llama 70B and submit the request. That's the overview how to use MyMagic AI's API for batch extraction job. I hope this demonstration has been clear and informative. Thank you.